A lot of people spend decades learning how to save for retirement. Very few spend enough time learning how to live off that money once retirement actually begins. And that is a problem, because building wealth and turning wealth into income are two completely different skills. A portfolio is not a paycheck. Retirement income has to be designed. Welcome back to New Horizons Boutique Financial Services. Today we're talking about one of the biggest planning gaps we see. People do a great job building accounts, but they get close to retirement and realize they never built the real income strategy. So in this video, I want to walk through how to think about retirement income when your money is spread across multiple accounts. Let's start with a mindset shift. During your working years, the focus is mostly on accumulation. You are contributing, you're growing assets, you're building the pile. But in retirement, everything changes. Now the question becomes, how does this money support my life? Where does the paycheck come from? How do I take income in a way that is efficient, flexible, and sustainable? This is not automatic. It requires structure. So here are the key pieces. First, you need to know what retirement actually costs. Not in theory, in your life. What are your fixed expenses? What lifestyle goals matter to you? How much travel are you planning? Will spending be front-loaded in the early years? You cannot design income until you understand what that income needs to support. Second, you need to understand the tax character of your accounts. How much is pre-tax? How much is Roth? How much is brokerage? How much cash do you have available? Will Social Security be part of the income picture soon or later? These are not small details. They shape how income gets built. Third, you need to think about sequence. And this is where a lot of people make mistakes. They think retirement income is just withdrawing from wherever feels easiest. But withdrawal order can affect taxes, flexibility, and even how comfortable you feel during volatile markets. The same assets can create very different outcomes depending on how they are used. Let's make that real. Imagine a couple retiring at age 60. They have traditional 401k, Roth IRAs, a brokerage account, and cash. A weak plan would be to withdraw randomly from whichever account feels convenient at the moment. A stronger plan would be to think intentionally about which dollars should be used first, which should be preserved, and how those decisions affect taxes and long-term flexibility. That is where income strategy becomes valuable. We also want to think in time horizons. What money is needed in the next year to the next 3 years? What money is meant for beyond that? What money should stay positioned for longer-term growth? Because retirement income works better when you stop seeing the entire portfolio as one giant pool and start seeing it as money with different jobs and different timelines. This is one of the reasons so many people feel stressed near retirement. They have money, but they do not have a process. And when markets get choppy or taxes become more important, that lack of structure starts to show. So here are 3 smart questions to ask yourself. Where will my first few years of retirement income come from? How will those withdrawals affect my taxes? And if markets are down, do I know which bucket I would use first? If you cannot answer these questions yet, that does not mean you have failed. It means you have moved into the stage where income planning matters more than accumulation alone. And that is a very important shift. If you are approaching retirement and want help turning scattered accounts into a more intentional retirement income strategy, visit our website and schedule a conversation. And subscribe to the channel for more videos on retirement income, taxes, and the planning decisions that can shape how retirement actually works in real life.